Wave Sky 9s. We're out here on location, man. Freedom Park, putting in that work. Sometimes you just gotta talk to the trees. Sometimes you just gotta let it all go in nature. Be alone, be one with nature. Keep going higher.
Max, baby. Max, baby. Max, baby. It's too late. It's too late for your love.
What's going on, you guys? This is your boy Abe. Welcome back to the High Power Lifestyle YouTube channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. So if you're looking for a max cushion shoe, look no further. All right, this shoe right here getting rave reviews for just how comfortable it is. The Mizuno Wave Sky 9. Now, I did a review on the Wave Sky 8s, of course, so you can go back to my channel, go check it out. And of course, you know, we're gonna knock this review out, working our way from the top of the shoe to the bottom of the shoe, baby. So me personally, I've logged 10 miles in this shoe. And I'll say, you know, starting at the top, you know, with this knitted upper, it's a little more rigid. It's not as breathable as I would like. On my 10-mile run, you know, my feet did get a little hot. But again, this is a max cushion shoe. Up top, it is offering a little more security. This fabric here is a little more rigid. I have seen some reviews on how narrow the toe box is, but the good news is there are wide options. You just have to look on certain sites, but you know, I have seen wide options available. It's not as breathable, but it does offer a good, secure, snug fit. So the laces here are flat, and you know, of course, I love, you know, the flat laces. The tongue here is gusseted. It's a very cushiony tongue as well. Look at the cushioning around the collar. Not too thick and it's not too thin. The heel counter here is very, very sturdy, very durable. I think 10 miles for me is my sweet spot in this shoe. Again, because, you know, it got a little hot on the run. What really makes this shoe nice is the cushion, the foam. All right, so that leads me to the midsole. All right, this midsole is next level, and to be honest, I'm hearing whispers of max cushion shoe of the year. This midsole is what really makes the ride in this shoe special. Right here on the upper part of this midsole is the nitrogen infused NXT foam. This is Mizuno's premium foam. It's very, very soft, very cushiony. It has a buttery feel to it, okay? Right under that is the EVA NXT foam, which is a little more firmer, but it adds a good balance to the midsole. And as you can see here, this thing is thick. 44 millimeters on the heel, 36 millimeters on the forefoot for an 8 millimeter drop. You will enjoy this shoe. This is a really nice everyday shoe you can run in. It's not a speed shoe. This is not a speed shoe. Think of it more like a town car in a shoe form, right? A really nice luxury town car in a shoe form, right? This shoe is going to go as fast as you want to take it, but it's going to offer you a really comfortable and enjoyable ride. All right, that's what I think about when I'm in the Wave Skies, especially this Wave Sky 9. Really nice ride. This colorway here, baritone blue and citrus. All right, so baritone blue and citrus is the colorway. There are other colorways as well. I don't know if I mentioned the eyelets here. The eyelets are very secure. They have this material, of course, that is surrounding the eyelets to give it that extra durability. The insole is removable, kind of simple and secure up top. On the midsole, you have more of that Mizuno Wave technology. You can see there in terms of the rocker and how the design is. On feet, you really just have to feel how good this shoe feels to run in. It's just a fun shoe to run in. On the outsole, you have that X10 carbon rubber, which to me is a remarkably durable rubber. You will get between 300 to 500 plus miles in this shoe easily. The men's size 9, this shoe comes in at about 10.4 ounces, and a women's size 7 comes in at about 8.5 ounces. So it's a little heavier, but again, it's a max cushion shoe, and that's right on par in terms of weight with other max cushion shoes. This is a contender for max cushion shoe of the year for me, in my opinion. Just off of my experience. Again, I would ask for a little bit more breathability on the upper, but considering all that's going on with the shoe, it comes together really well. You can see just the wideness of the bottom. You can see how they strategically place the rubber. It's not too much of the X10 carbon rubber on the outsole. It's in the right places. They've left a lot of the midsole foam, that NXT foam, exposed for a really comfortable ride, a comfortable landing. I can't wait to log more miles in this shoe. So the cost of this shoe is $180 US. So people think, you know, $180, that's a lot of money for a shoe, especially one I'm gonna run in. But you have to think, these shoes are built to go the distance. As I mentioned, 300 to 500 plus miles easily. You know, that's gonna be some months. For some people, it could be over a year, you know, depending on how many miles you actually log. I still have my Wave Sky 8s, which are in really good condition, and I can get a few hundred more miles out of them. So these shoes are definitely worth $180 in terms of max cushion, right on par in terms of price point with the other max cushion shoes. It's a really durable, really nice, really quality, well-built shoe. As I mentioned, I call it the town car of a shoe. But I'm hearing the whispers, man. Max cushion shoe of the year. And if I missed anything, you know, just let me know. Comment below if you have this shoe, if you've experienced this shoe. What are the pros and cons for you personally? You know, Mizuno is a brand that I love. It is a shoe that, you know, is tried and true for me and my performance. I completed my last marathon in Mizuno. You know, it's just an all-around really great company in terms of their sustainability efforts, in terms of the technology that they put into their shoes. Hats off to Mizuno. You know, always give them their props. I mean, there's no such thing as a perfect running shoe because we're all different. I'm not here to tell you that these shoes are perfect. I'm just telling you that they really, really work for me, you know, and I really love the shoe. I always encourage my viewers and supporters to go, you know, to their local running store, try on the shoe, order it offline, walk around in it, put some treadmill miles on it, really, you know, see if it works well with you, because ultimately you have to live with this shoe. But all of the specs that I just went over here just makes this shoe, in terms of a max cushion shoe, just a really great choice. Just look at the stack and the foam that's on the heel of this shoe. So, you know, for you hill strikers, or, you know, when you're going downhill, you know, you're going to be supported. It's a lot of cushion back here, a lot of cushion for the pushing. Just look at the rocker and the design of the shoe. Again, just really well thought out design. I think that pretty much wraps up my review on the Mizuno Wave Sky 9. So in other higher power lifestyle news, I just became certified as a personal trainer through the National Academy of Sports Medicine. All right, so I'm officially a certified trainer, baby. I'm looking forward to whipping a lot of you guys into the best shape of your life. All right, so you can go to my site right now and you can book a session with me. I'm offering a free consultation right now, and I'm going to have programs, you know, for my beginner runners and also for my marathon runners. All right, you know, couch to 5K, half marathon training plan, and also a beginner training plan. So I'm including everyone. As some of you may know, I lost over 70 pounds 6 years ago, kept it off. I will have that program, that exact program that I use to lose those 70 pounds and keep it off. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to like this video, remember to share, remember to subscribe. because we got a lot of good stuff cooking up, man. A lot of good stuff cooking up. I appreciate you guys for watching this. Hopefully you learned some stuff. Hopefully you go out and buy you a pair of the Wave Sky 9s. I would love to hear your experience. Please comment below. Like I said, if you already have a pair, if you have any additional questions, something I may have missed here, don't be afraid to comment below. All right, so you guys already know what it is. Thank you guys for watching, and always keep going higher. Peace.